Really cool rig here today. It's a 1991 BMW 318 IS. Stanley's kind of a fan. He's checking it out there, but extremely nice car. You'll notice here the background's a little different than my old videos. We actually just moved. We're building an equestrian barn. Actually, the barn's already built, but we're converting it to a car barn and doing all the work back there. But it's nice to live out in the country a little bit, and you know, I love all the twisty roads and stuff. We'll do some drive arounds and stuff, but a lot of great vineyards and stuff out here where I live now. You can see my Saabs sitting in the background, and so we've enjoyed the roads a lot. But anyways, this is a 1991 318 IS, and a gentleman that I know is having me sell it for him, and occasionally I will sell someone's vehicle for them on consignment to help them out. But it's got to be, you know, kind of meet up to my criteria, and you know, it's got to be bat worthy and stuff. And the most thing is that I'm able to tell the truth and be able to show you everything on it. So you know, as long as they have that kind of car and they kind of think like-minded like me and folks on bat, then yeah, I'll sell it so I can represent it. So we'll go ahead and walk around it. It's got 222,000 miles on it, but a lot of stuff has been gone through. It is original paint. The interior is immaculate. The engine has been changed. It's an M42 with a rebuilt head. It has a lower mile engine in it, and it was all rebuilt, new gaskets and everything like that, and hoses. Brakes have all been done in the past, and new lowering springs, coilovers, and sway bar and stuff. So I've got a lot of receipts and different things, but it was built by the gentleman himself, so I don't have a lot of engine receipts in general like that. But it is original paint, and it's actually pretty amazing, the condition of this car. Absolutely no rust. But anyways, we'll go ahead and show you the lights. We got marker lights, headlights, bright lights, and all the lights match. You can see the fog lamp, so you got hella lights there. And we can go ahead and turn the blinkers on. Got your right, and we got your left. Actually, that's the right, and then the left. I'm standing the opposite way. But we'll walk around it, and I'll show you the paint and everything. We'll put it up on my lift so you can see it underneath. It does have a sunroof in it. You know, it's a two-door coupe. We also have a bra for the front, but you're going to notice little things on the paint, pretty minor for being the age that it is, and you know, 1991. But you're going to see a few little, you know, light chips that have been touched up on the nose. You know, it's to be expected. I haven't seen any paint work or anything on this car in general, besides just these little touch-ups and stuff. But you know, look at the bumper, really nice. You know, the black is all really good. It's not warped or anything like that. You can see a couple little rub marks on the corner there, but you know, again, nothing major. You're going to see a few little dings on the car. You can see here, there's a couple little door dings right there on this side. You can see a little ding right here in the quarter. Hopefully you can see that. You know, it's really hard to take photos of that. You can see there's no dings around the fenders, but if you have a really good paintless dent removal guy, you could probably get in there and get every one of those out of there probably pretty easy. I actually, you know, it's not my car, but I considered having that done myself, because I have a really good guy that does stuff like that. And you could probably make all of them disappear. You can see here, there's a little indentation here on the hood. There's another little ding there, and there's a couple right in here. You know, they're light and shallow. There's not any creases, but you know, it's acceptable just because the age. The windshield looks really good. You know, no cracks or anything in it. I haven't even really seen any major chipping or anything like that, or divots. It's actually a pretty clean windshield in general. You know, you look at the rockers, really nice and not rusty. It's kind of nice to see right here. You can see the original spot welds, but super clean. You know, look at the side molding on this car. Looks really good. You will see some little chips and stuff on the edge of the door that have been touched up. The wheels look really good. You know, the brakes are in good shape. We took the wheels off so you can see them. You know, you can see the springs and everything like that. It's got Coupe tires on it, T15 45/17. You know, very nice condition. There's a little, it's actually a little bit of crazing right there on the rim, but you can see this one here doesn't have any curb rash. We'll look around here to the back. Here you can see no curb rash. One little tiny little scratch right there, but in really good condition. You can see a little chip, a couple little rock chips there. And there's a bigger one here, but plenty of room. The wheel lip has been rolled just a little bit here. I can feel it. You can look underneath here, but it didn't crack the paint or anything like that. They purposely did that. I'll go ahead and show the windows rolling up. You know, the windows have been tinted. Why don't you go ahead and show the other one real fast while you're sitting there, Nolan. They roll up and down nice. And the AC blows nice and cold on this car. And we'll turn it around here. Actually, you can hear it. You just turn the AC on, you hear the engine kind of rev up and you hear it click on and off. You know, so go ahead and rev the engine up a little bit. You know, very smooth, and it doesn't blow any smoke. But we'll go ahead and flip it around here so you can see the other side. Here we are, we flipping around here. You know, we drive pretty slow on the gravel. I'm gonna have to do something about that eventually, but I love living out in the country. So go ahead and start here in the back. It's going to go ahead and show you the lights. You got your lights, brake lights. You can see the third light is working as well. We got blinkers. We got your left, and we got your right, and we got reverse lights, and even the you can see here, these are working as well, the license plate lights. You know, really clean, you know, looking car. You can see here the badging looks good. You know, not any crazing or anything like that. The wing looks good, it's not warped. Little chip touch up right there. You know, again, the black belt molding, really clean. Very nice. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. You know, it doesn't blow smoke. You look down the side, again, really clean, but you will see a couple little dings. Again, no accidents. See a little chip right there that's been touched up. A couple little scratches. But the one ding that stands out here to me is this one right there. I'm looking at the door. It looks good, and the fender looks good on the car, but you know, again, no rust around the wheel lips. A couple little chips there and there. You know, again, the rocker, really nice. You can see the spot welds. You know, this is just a really clean example. You can see a little ding right there. You know, when I was younger, probably 18, 19, well, actually I was about 20. I fell in love with 318s, and one of my bosses had one of these cars, and I wanted it so bad, and I've owned a few since, but these are just great cars. And obviously I like the M3, which I've never owned an M3, but just a really clean car in general. You know, we'll look here up in the front, a couple little chips here and little raw chips there, but overall, just a clean car. You can see the sunroof. It's not a power sunroof. You can see it works. It's got a crank inside it. It tilts up, and if you turn it the other way, it rolls back. And again, like I was mentioning, the interior is in amazing shape, and you can see this little guy's working here, but very, very clean. The handle actually pops off. I'll show you that later. You got to pop it off. It's got a little break in the shaft, just on the crank itself. So overall, super clean. We'll take a look at the wheels. Again, on this side, very, very nice condition. Tires look great. Take you up here to the front. You know, the gentleman that owned this car just took really, really good care of it. He got it in 07, and actually he got it in 07 from, they've been long-term friends, but a friend of mine actually introduced me to him, so he's known the car for a long time. But overall, super clean. I don't think anyone would be disappointed with it. Little tiny ding right there, because it's nice. So we'll show you some more stuff. You know, we pulled it off here in the shade so you can see the interior a little better. It's just hard with shadowing and stuff. So we'll go ahead and take a look in the interior. See what Stanley thinks. He probably thinks he's going to try to put that ball in there, but not happening. You know, look at the interior in this car. Look at the seats. And this is actually pretty crazy. Very, very, very nice. The dash pad. Again, really, really clean. Steering wheel looks nice. Leather has a little bit of wear, but again, super nice. The door panels. You know, very, very little wear on the top. You can see here the door jambs, again, really, really clean. You know, hasn't been hit. It's the original stickers. You see there's no paint lines or anything around them. See a couple little chips there, but you know, it's just this nice interior. Look at the headliner. You know, really, really, really good condition overall. All the lights work up there. Rubber looks pretty good. Some little superficial, not really even any cracks, but you can just see a little weather checking. You can see a little split right here, but again, really, really good condition. You can see the end of the door, original sticker there, and we'll take pictures underneath here so you can see, but you can see this, it's not rusty. You know, it's just really an amazing car in general. You know, the rear seats almost perfect. Show the bottom. Very, very nice. Console's all in good shape, nothing broken. Handles all look really good. No stress cracks or anything on this side. You know, the carpet's nice. You can see a little bit of wear here on the floor, and actually some of this is coming off on the back of this floor mat. You can just see some stuff right here. We actually vacuumed it one time, but it's just kind of rubbing off there. You can see the brake pedals and stuff aren't all worn out. You know, 5-speed transmission, power windows. You can see the odometer. Got to correct myself, 229. It said 222 earlier. And it's just a nice shape overall. We'll take it for a spin. I'll, you know, show you the gauges working and everything. The radio does have working AC, but we'll go ahead and go around to the other side and show you the interior from that side. Okay, we're going to take a look at the interior on the passenger side real quick. You know, basically everything looks the same from this side. Little squeak from in the door right there, nothing major, but just pointing it out. You can see, probably could lube this a little bit, but you can see the door jamb, really good. It looks nice. You can see the original sticker. You know, door panels are very clean. I don't think I've ever seen this age of BMW, the interior this nice. I mean, it's just pretty amazing. You can see a little paint chipped off right here on the edge. But I hate to brag about the car so much, you know, because it does have its flaws. But I mean, this thing's pretty nice for its age. You know, I was just pretty impressed with it the first time I seen it. You can see a little discoloration, which is common on the release on the seat belts, but overall really clean. You can see a little tear right there in the gasket, a little split right there, but overall looks really good. This is just wear from when it hits the rubber right here. Actually, you can see a crack right there, but it's just left residue. But look underneath the door, you know, very clean. So nice thing about the interior, it's even nicer when you're driving around in it, you know, because it's just a quality car in general, and absolutely no smoker. I don't like cigarette smell at all, but you don't see any burns in the seats or anything like that. You know, nice looking. We're gonna go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. You know, very clean engine compartment overall. Again, it's a M42 engine, rebuilt head. You know, the miles on the car were 229, but the engine, I'm not 100% sure how much the lower end has on it, but it was a low mile engine when he got it. It's been replaced, and then he had the head rebuilt here in the last few years. But you know, all new hoses and everything underneath here. I've actually got you know, receipts and stuff. I don't have a lot of engine receipts because he did a lot of that work himself, but this is just general receipts. You can see the titles in here and stuff, which I'll show a picture in the auction. But I just wanted to point out this stuff real fast, and I'll just go real slow. I'm not going to mention everything on here, but you can see, if you slow down your video, you can read all this stuff. You know, engine was refreshed, all new gaskets, updated timing chain guide, M50 360 thrust bearing, vacuum hoses, newer water pump and radiator, new OEM muffler with new hangers, Coupe kit, Mustang injectors, diamond chip. You can see the transmission. It's been gone through new shifter seal, output seals. You can see the oil, shifters from a Z3, 373 LSD. Installed output shaft seals. You can see the suspension, TC clank, coilovers, Coney. You can just look here real slow, and you can go through all that yourself. And we'll take photos of this too. But a lot of work done on the car in general to make it, you know, just a nice rig. And you know, new wheels, tires, and such. But a lot of just different receipts that we have here. So, but not mostly on the engine work and stuff, because he put all this stuff on it himself, and you know, he's kind of a, you know, mechanic and likes to play around with these cars. But we'll walk around here to the other side. You know, everything's just super clean. You can see here, you know, the radiator looks nice. All the original stickers, you're going to see the stickers on the fenders. You know, discoloration in here just from being underneath the hood. You can see under the hood here, it actually looks really nice in general. Go ahead and start it up real fast. So to rev it up, go ahead and for fun, let's just turn the AC on. You can hear it. You can hear the AC click on. Obviously you can't feel it blowing cold, but it does work. Go around here, the other side real fast again. You can see the sticker with the VIN number on it. You know, everything's just really orderly. See body number, VIN number there as well. And the VIN number's on the dash, and it does match the title. Real fast, I'll just grab it. You can see the last 04894, 04894, 0484. You know, so everything matches real good. So go ahead and rev it up one more time. It was a clean little car, so we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Go ahead and take a look underneath the trunk. You know, again, it's to be expected on this car. It's really, really nice. You know, very, very clean. It's got a Boston subwoofer in it. You can see here the lights are working. Again, that VIN number on the tail or the trunk lid. You can see the tools are still in it. You know, overall just really clean. Again, you can't see any accident damage or anything on the car. Everything's very, very clean. Look underneath. You can see the spare in there, but the floor jack is all in there, but the floor is really, really nice. This spare, you can see it's an original BMW wheel, but it's curved rash pretty bad. Tire looks good, but the you know, if you want to get a new spare, you could. But again, it's nice. It's amazing here. This isn't all broke up, but there is a little bit of wear. You can see a little crack right there, but that's it. Pretty amazing. You can see there's the gasket. Looks very, very nice around it and very clean. So anyways, I hope that helps you with the trunk. Backyard, you know, there's just so much to see here, all these vineyards and stuff like that. I'm just like totally out in the country, but you can see the roads. They're just all these windy roads, little hills, little back switch, you know, little loopy-loops and stuff. So really, really fun out here in general. And so I just wanted to take you behind the wheel so we can see stuff. Go ahead and roll the windows up so you can see, you know, the dash and gauges and stuff, but roll the windows up so you can hear a little bit better. You can see here the speedometer and the odometer are working. You can see the RPM gauge tag's working, fuel gauge works, temperature gauge is reading, you know, probably about a third up. And obviously I can't show you the lights, but they all work. It's got a Kenwood stereo system in it. For the life of me, and I'll show it how it works, but I can't turn the thing on. Can't make the antenna go up, so need to check on that. It's probably a button or something, but I never listen to the radio anyways, which is kind of funny. And I don't even have one in my little Saab. You can see here the AC. Hopefully you can see that in the video, how it lights up, but it does work. You can hear it blowing, and obviously the windows are working. I haven't checked the cigarette lighter, but I'll show you that real fast. You know, the sunroof works. you can see here, sometimes that pops off there, and it's because it has a little, hopefully you can see that, there's a little crack in there, but it pops back up there and stays, but it's a little loose. I did hear the cigarette lighter. It does work, so you can use your USB. This is actually set up too for, you can see a little microphone here. It does work for hands-free, and there's a little USB iPhone or something like that, or iPod cord. It's actually the wider one in there. Just wanted to show you. You can see the blinkers are working, and odometer shows 229775, and the wipers are working. So we'll go ahead and drive it around here a little bit. Actually, I wanted to look. I can't show you in the video, I don't think, but you can see the mirror. Yeah, maybe you can see that. On both sides is working. So that's nice. It's actually nice to see everything working in this car. And well, actually my friend just told me, I asked him, I thought I had a power antenna. It says just pull it up on the top of it. So actually I've got to go out there and pull it up, but that's why I'm not getting any channels. So you can see here it's got an alarm as well, but everything seems to be working good, you know. So we'll take it around and show you some more stuff. Hey, here we are. We're going to take a look underneath the 318. You can see here we actually, I'll just show you real fast, we've changed the shop a little bit. We're moving into a new shop, and so pardon the mess. You know, we got to put sides on this building still, and you know, we're in the middle of construction, but you know, we're trying to do business at the same time. You know, the nice thing is I've got 2 lifts now, so maybe we can do twice as many videos. So we'll take a look at this car underneath. It's actually really clean, and we'll just start from the front to the back. You know, it does have original paint like I mentioned before, and I took pictures of the wheels off and stuff so you can see the brakes and everything, but super clean underneath here. You know, a lot of cars, you know, look pretty from the outside, but that's the first thing I look at is underneath the car. I want to make sure the structure's good, make sure there hasn't been any damage or anything like that, and rust. You know, even on a newer car, a lot of people, you know, they're concerned about an old car, but you know, this is an early 90s car, so anything can happen. You can see the air dam up here, very nice condition. You'll look up in here, the towers look really good. It's got adjustable overriders on it, new springs, you know, but there's actually no rust, no damage inside the wheel well, inner fender aprons. You can see here, again, very nice condition. You can see the spring up there. You can see the brake lines are upgraded and in nice condition. You can see here the transmission. You know, everything's real clean, no oil leaks or anything like that. And again, we'll show you all the paperwork and different things. You'll notice here that it has a resonator on it. Now there is no cat. You know, so that's been modified. You look at the floors. Very nice condition. You'll notice too, I didn't mean to pass by it, upgraded sway bar here in bushings. You know, the inside frame rails, really nice, no rust, no damage. Look at the inner rockers, really nice, no rust. You know, here in Oregon we don't salt our roads or anything like that, and we have mild winters and, you know, cool summers, so a lot of our cars are saved. You can see here the rocker, you know, absolutely no rust, very, very clean. Floorboards the same way. You can see here one little dent up on the rear floor. Yeah, you can see on this side, but again, it's not rusty or anything. Very, very clean. We'll look at this rocker real quick. You know, really, really nice. Look back here. You can see no cracks in the boots. They all look really good. You know, adjustable coilovers in the back. Another sway bar. You can see there with the neoprene bushings and stuff. You know, this car handles really nice. You know, and you see in the video we were out driving it around, and you know, it's just a great car. You know, no damage back here, no rust, really, really clean. You can see here the brake lines back there. They've been upgraded too, and they look in excellent shape. You know, you can spend a little bit of time under here doing some minor detail work and things, but overall, I mean, this is how I got it, and you know, really great structure. So pretty excited to see how it does on Bring a Trailer. You know, it's just a nice car. And if you got any questions or anything like that, give me a call. You can make comments on the auction. Would be glad to answer. And we'll see you later.